Hi, welcome. You're back with me, the Spiritual Associate Tarot, for your Sagittarius reading for January of 2020. Welcome. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to subscribe, then remember, press the little button just down below there. Okay, it will be a great help towards helping my channel grow. I would be really grateful. Or if you enjoy this video, remember to press like. Also remember, these are just general short readings, what I offer here on YouTube. If you'd like a personal reading, just message me on here, or you can get me on Instagram. What's the overall message, please? Let's ask Spirit to bring in the white light and to give us clear, concise messages for the lovely Sagittarius for January 2020. What's the overall theme? There we go. Didn't take long. You've got the Seven of Winter. Caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. Okay, there's the magpie in the nest there. So that's the overall message coming through from Spirit. I will read the full in-depth meaning from the book during the reading. I'm also going to take a card from Work Your Light, my new little oracle cards that Santa brought me. I like them because they just fit in my hands. I've only got small hands and they fit lovely. So can we have one card, please, for Sagittarius? One card. One card, please. We've got Star Mother. She almost looks like Mary. How can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself? So I'll just pop those two there. And we'll see what the tarot's got to say for us. What are the messages, please, for Sagittarius? What are the messages wanting to come through, please? What do you want me to say? I do just say what I see with the cards. I don't always interpret the full meaning of the tarot. I just say what I see. Okay, the tarot is a guidance. Clear, concise messages, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, first two cards out, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Going to take the cards. Five of Wands. The Magician. I know Virgo got the Magician. I always enjoy seeing it. Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Cups. High Priestess. Overall energy taking you into January 2020 is the wonderful Hierophant. So it may be at this time you turn into spirituality. It might be you're being drawn into things that you've never sort of been drawn into before on a spiritual sort of level. It might be you're finding yourself connecting with other spiritual beings around the month of January. So watch out, because that's the energy that's taking you in to 2020 there. You might be spending time, a bit of peace in a spiritual surroundings. Now, what's bothering me, that first card that came out was the magpie. Caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables. So please be careful, because your first card out is the Seven of Swords. So this is some kind of sneaky behaviour behind your back. So just watch your belongings. Watch if you're in crowds of people. Watch your personal belongings, okay? It is connected here. You've been left out in the cold here by something or someone. Or you've left somebody out in the cold. If it's not somebody leaving you out in the cold, it's vice versa. So just watch that energy. It's also an energy of, you know, feeling that the lack of here. So just a bit of caution. Please watch your belongings. It might be a lack of money, a lack of finances, but also these three cards. It does, it can sort of relate to such as time or peace of mind. So maybe it is, you're really distracted as you're going into 2020 here. You're really distracted and you haven't got time to think. Everything's sort of like a whirlwind and you just haven't got time. So just keep your eye on what you're doing on each stage and watch your valuables. You see this magpie here, he's got all those valuables in his nest, what he's took from the other birds. So just be careful, alright, what others are doing behind your back. I will read the full in-depth meaning shortly. Sorry, I'm having trouble keeping these stood up. They normally stand up lovely, but I don't know what's going on here. And your other card was Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Well, there's nothing like a mother's love. You know, she's always there for you in time of need. Maybe it is you need to think about your mother a bit more. Maybe you need to show your mother appreciation for what she actually does for you. Maybe this little bit of appreciation would be appreciated. And the card does say, how can you mother yourself? So, you know, it talks about maybe nourishing ourselves. You know, mothers always make sure of our welfare, like a mother looks after an infant. Where you can nourish yourself to get that, you know, that neediness, that comfort, you know, take a nice warm bath with some luxury salts. That always makes you feel $1 million. So just look at things where you can mother yourself. Make yourself a good homemade meal. You know, this is the type of thing what a mother will do. Because I feel there's lack of something here that you're missing. As you go into January here, you're missing that that connection there. All right. But what's sticking out mostly is watch your belongings. If you go out in crowds, watch your money, watch your valuables, watch your bag. Okay. Don't take your eye off the ball. Going in further into January, you've got an offer coming in here. And this is an offer on the cards which will make it through. Something touchable, something tangible, you know, that's going to show up. The Knight is the only pack in the tarot that does actually make it through. You might have to wait. They're very slow paced. And the Knight of Pentacles, it takes its time. It's not in a rush. So this offer might be on the cards in January, but it might be a later date for starting, maybe going into February, this type of thing. Okay. You've got two Knights here together. So I do feel you've got, there are a lot of young people around you in this time. You're making new contacts here. But just think wisely with your head. Think about what you're doing when you connect with these people. All right? Think wisely. You know, be sensible. Because this Knight of Swords comes rushing in. So don't rush into something that you're going to regret later. All right? Sometimes, you know, young people do stupid things, spare of the moment. And then you think to yourself after, why did I do that? And the reason why I'm saying that is because of these two cards here. Being left out in the cold and, you know, feeling lack of. So just watch the people around you and watch your valuables, okay? I also feel there is a little bit of conflict, I'm sorry to say, towards the end of January here. But sometimes when we progress in life, we can't always please others. So it might be you've had to make some choices or decisions here, which has caused a bit of conflict with your nearest and dearest. But it's nothing too serious. It's nothing, you know, to worry about, too serious. So, and I do feel like you've got a lot of good things going on in January. There's a lot of good things, a lot of decisions, and a lot of offers coming in. There is an offer of love here on the cards for you. You've got the Page of Cups, bringing this golden cup of love for you. Just don't get too carried away. I think that's the overall sort of message for this reading, is to, you know, don't rush in too deeply. Don't make hasty decisions. Think wisely of what you're doing, and everything will be okay. Think about what you're doing. Take an extra 5 minutes if you're mulling something over in your mind. Or don't go with your first offer. You really take some consideration into whatever this offer is. Okay, make sure it's a sincere offer, a genuine offer. Okay, but all in all, January will be positive. You've got the amazing Magician show up here. You've got double major arcana towards the end of January going into February. You've got the Magician and you've got the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess talks about things which are hidden within. So I feel all this, whatever is hidden within, is coming up to the surface. Things that you haven't been able to look at before, you are now being able to look in the mirror and say what it is. And you're sharing all this with your nearest and dearest. The Magician has showed up here because you have everything inside of you to make these things work. You have the skill, you have the ability, you have the knowledge, you have everything inside of you, inside your soul, to make this progress, to make this growth, whatever this is. But I do feel there's a lot of things hidden inside of you that you haven't shared, and it's time to release them. So I feel that January is going to be a very inspiring, very powerful month, but just a bit of caution in the beginning of January with these people around you, and don't get into that sort of feeling that you've got a lack of, because when you get into that feeling of lack, it just brings more lack. And just watch your personal belongings. Remember, with the Mother card being here, remember to nourish yourself, to give yourself nourishment like a mother would give a baby. You know, that love, you know, good food, looking after your body, looking after your bones, taking care of you, having some comfort, maybe doing something comforting for you. But please just be aware of your personal belongings. I can't say that enough, because you know, just be careful. Please be careful. Okay, I don't think I want to clarify anything. I feel that it's fairly straightforward. If anyone would like to leave a message, they can do, by all means. And I will be back next month to do your February reading. If anybody wants to make a donation of £1 or $1, the PayPal link is just down below. And that enables me to carry on and continue with my channel. And okay, so thanks for stopping by.